In Sumatra, the lizard ecosystem is one of the largest and most intact tropical rainforests left in Southeast Asia. It is the only place in the world where we have Sumatran tiger, Sumatran rhino, Sumatran elephant, and orangutan living together in the same place at the same time. Unfortunately, the lizard ecosystem, the forest, shrinking. For the last 15 years, I have been dedicating my life to saving orangutans. These orangutans are living in the lizard ecosystem on the island of Sumatra, Indonesia. So the forest of orangutan is really, really precious. And not just orangutans that depends on this forest for their survival, but humans depends on this forest for many, many reasons. And I would say that the orangutan is actually the guardian of the forest because they actually keep regenerating, They keep planting trees. They are the best gardener of the forest. And that means actually they are the symbol of our fight against global warming. Unfortunately, the lizard ecosystem, the forests in Sumatra and also in Borneo are shrinking because of the bad planning. Even the lizard ecosystem is not even recognized in the government special plan. 80% of the orangutan habitat has been gone, mainly for plantation. And not just orangutan that is suffering because they're losing habitat, but also many other animals become victims of human-wildlife conflict. And for orangutan, being stranded is a problem. It's a big, big trouble for them because they cannot go anywhere. They cannot find food. And a picture like this showing you you cannot go anywhere and you face starvation. And you can imagine that with this kind of situation where orangutan just have no trees left to go back to the forest, and people can get access to actually shoot the mother and get the baby for pet trade. This is a big male orangutan kept there for 20 years. You can see the small door there when he was actually taken when he was very small. Now he's lucky because he is now in safety. And this gentleman, look at that. Handsome. But unfortunately, this guy is actually really, really in trouble because he's living in a very small forest patch, and we try to bring him into a safety. So we come to the plantation area, and we check every tiny forest patch left in the plantation. They are surrounded by palm oil plantation. And sometimes we found these things. That is sad. Orangutan cannot survive in the plantation. And we have to rescue. When we rescue orangutan on top of the trees, on the top of canopy like that, you can see that very risky, dangerous, but we have to do it anyway. Otherwise, they are in trouble being shot, or captured, or even die for starvation. And then we have to get the mother, check their health, while the orangutan still actually sleep because of the anesthetic, because we actually tranquilize the orangutan. And not just young orangutan, but also male orangutan that we have to rescue. And this massive animal, and then we have to really carry into safety. Sometimes we have to go find a very best place, crossing the river, and we sometimes have to cross, a pit swamp, and then we have to move them into a safety in the lizard forest. And this is like a happy momentum when I see actually orangutan being released. It's a freedom. This is something that we want to do, we want to achieve. This is our final goal, keep forest as forest. We want to secure the habitat, so we chop down illegal palm oil trees, and then we plant them with forest trees. And that is actually my son planting trees with me. And then this is just showing you how we plant trees for growing a forest from beginning, and then we actually look at from the top, and for 5 years, actually, we got this. So which is really, really promising, and I believe that this is like bringing you a new hope, that we can do something, we can help our nature. And not only that, but animals coming back, and then this actually, restorations are becoming a playground for many, many animals. So not only that, but also many, many people, local people coming, learn, and join us to actually help with the project. And this bring a good momentum for local people that we can still save our forests. So it's never too late to save our nature. So you can do your own part, and I believe you can contribute in your own way. So please join me and save our rainforests and orangutans. Thank you.